for the beautiful weekend here. In San Diego, it's kind of getting chilly here. So let's go ahead and just get Facebook up and set up. Brand registry. Episode 58. So if you guys have any questions, be sure to you guys drop them in the comments below. Let me know what you guys think and what you guys have in mind. I've had this question many times asked to me, and that's why I'm kind of actually going into it today. So what I'm actually also going to be doing is that next week I'll be going into wholesaling. So it is something that I've been getting a lot of requests for the past couple months, and actually the past 6 days that I was doing the free consultation, I literally was getting people left and right asking me, hey, do you do wholesale? There are no people mentoring about wholesaling. They were asking questions and whatnot. So actually started kind of researching about wholesaling the past couple of days, and then just like 2 weeks ago, how I took the whole week off, and I was only doing arbitrage. Next week I'll be taking the whole week off, and I'll be only talking about wholesaling. So be sure that you guys are going to be stay tuned for next week. I go live 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, and then after that, I create I make a video and I post it on YouTube about the same subject. So if you guys have any questions, be sure that you guys come live with me at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time and ask me whatever questions you may have. But next week is all going to be about, about wholesaling and just kind of exactly, how it works and what it's all about. But in today's video, we'll be talking about brand registry and exactly what it means and what it does and what are the benefits and what are some of the non-benefits, I guess, some of the disadvantages of brand registry. So brand registry is pretty much like private labeling, right? So in order for you to actually register a brand with Amazon, you actually need to be, you need to have a brand, you need to have a product, you need to be private labeling, right? And what it is, it's actually protecting your, let's see here, sorry, I'm just trying to, okay. So all what it is, it's actually, protecting your brands, your private label brands, So the reason why, we private label is so that we are creating our own listing, we're creating our own product listing. We're not competing with other sellers on the same listing. Now we are competing with other listings, and they are essentially, sellers on each listing or more than one seller on each listing. However, the private label, we can control it. Let's say if we don't like the way that the product is, we can change it, we can control it, we can do a lot of things with it. You know what I mean? However, on the actual if you were like arbitraging or something or wholesaling, you can't exactly control. Let's say you want to advertise this listing because you want to get more exposure to it, more traffic to it. You couldn't exactly do that with arbitrage or if you're wholesaling. However, with brand registry, with private labeling, you are creating your own brand, you are creating your own product, you are creating your own design, you're creating your own bundle, you're creating your own variation, you're creating your own everything. And then with brand registry, you're pretty much enforcing, it's like a stamp, it's like getting a stamp from Amazon saying that this is all you. So what can happen when you do have a private label product on Amazon is actually you can have hijackers hijack your listing, And in order for you to actually avoid that and make sure things like that do not happen, you can register your brand with Amazon. Now, it isn't something that is necessary. It isn't something that you have to do when you private label. I did not do it for a long time. However, I just barely started doing it like not too long ago that I actually registered my brands. So I only had one brand, one pretty much one company or one line of products, and I pretty much what I did was I actually went ahead and I registered that brand with Amazon just to pretty much make it like an official or a professional. Make an actual statement that, hey, look, this is my product, nobody can touch it, you know what I mean? And then also, if you guys have been selling, long enough on Amazon, you probably have noticed that your products will get suppressed from time to time. Your listing will get suppressed from time to time. And what that means is either, let's say, a picture is not clear, or or a description is too long, or your title is too long, or sometimes Amazon will come up with new rules and new regulations that you have to change your listing according to their new rules. Or sometimes what can also happen is that a competitive or somebody else that you know, that doesn't like your listing, doesn't like you, knows that you are, you know, selling this product or whatever the case may be, will actually go there and will try to change something about your listing, or try to complain to Amazon saying this listing is, you know, it's a fraud or it's a spam or it's something, and then Amazon will actually you know, stop your privileges until you submit some paperwork saying that this is actually my listing. But with brand registry, when you do create a, you know, when you register your brand with Amazon, that does not happen. You know, that can't happen because you have already gone through the steps to prove that you are the actual seller of this brand, you know. And it's very simple. It's very easy. Actually, if you go on Seller Central, right towards the bottom in the middle, or towards the middle of your screen of your Seller Central account, it'll say, you know, register your brand. And then if you click on there, you'll go to brandregistry.amazon.com / SW / brand / Seller Central. And then you'll go to the page where you can actually you know, fill in the information. And all you do is you just fill in, you know, your name, your company name, all that information, and then you go from there. And it'll ask you about, okay, who are you? What is the name of your brand? Add some products, and then you can register more than one brand under the same account. So you don't have to have. So let's say just because you're, you know, my account is called, let's say, Bashar JK2, or my brand is called Bashar JK2, I don't have to only stick to one brand. So let's say I have 4 different brands within my catalog, or within my product, or within my account, my seller's account. I can do all that. You know, I can actually register all those different brands, and then add just more products under those umbrellas. It's like creating a corporation. You know, you have like a corporation, and there's the doing business as. So let's say, you know, you have you know, ABC Corp, and then you have doing business as, you know, C&D Pizza Shop, and then you know, I don't know, R&B, you know, restaurant and grill, and then you have whatever gas station or something like that. But they're all under the umbrella of the big corporation. So the same thing here. You know, you can create different corporations or different brands, and then you just add products under those brands. So it is, you know, absolutely necessary and absolutely important and suggested to register your brand with Amazon. You know, that way you're just that much more protected. However, at the same time, it is not necessary. It is just by private labeling, by, you know, creating your own listing and putting your brand and your logo on the listing and on the product itself, that's secure enough. Now, when you do register your brand, you do need a website. That's one thing that people need to understand, and you need to understand also. You do need a website. You can, you know, you can always create a website on Shopify for, you know, I mean, you get the first 30 days for free, so you could do that, and then you know, it costs you, I don't know, $30, $40 a month or so to actually host that site on Shopify. You just got to make it simple enough to where when somebody at Amazon logs into your account or to your website, they can actually tell that this is yours. So you need to use the same information that you have on your seller's account on Amazon as your website. So not just the website you time up together, but the same name, you know, the same email, the same business information. So phone number, phone address, phone business address, business address, the website, the logo. The logo needs to match the same exact logo. Preferably, you want your logo on the product and on the back shown or whatever. Instagram is reconnecting. So if that's the case, you know, you need to actually go ahead and make sure that the logo is on the box itself, at least, or the packaging itself. So those are just kind of a few things that you know, you need to make sure of. And it's very simple. It's just like, you know, how a couple of days ago I was actually making a video about you know, gift wrapping and whatnot. It's honestly very simple. All you've got to do is you know, just go on brand registry. You just fill in your information. You submit a request. Typically, it takes a couple hours. It may take 24 hours. Always, Amazon will tell you 24 to 48 hours. Sorry, guys. Just trying to get Instagram to connect again. For whatever reason, it's not connecting. It says reconnecting. So, as I was saying, just kind of depending on exactly, you know, what you are registering, but it'll take about 24, 48 hours. Typically shouldn't be more than, you know, more than 24 hours. Most of the times it's always been, you know, as little as 2 to 4 hours. You know, I've registered 3 brands with Amazon, but it hasn't been that long every single time, you know. Okay. Oh, there we go. Instagram is back. Awesome. So as I was saying, is that it's very simple. It's very easy. And you just go to Seller Central. You go to, you know, kind of towards the middle of your section of your Seller Central account. And you go to brand registry, and it will take you to this page right here. Actually, here, I'll go ahead and put the link right here. And I'll also pin it in Facebook, and I'll put it on YouTube. And I'll also add it right there, so you guys can check out that that link where you actually can you know, register your brand. And when I make a video, I'll also have that link in the video, so you guys can, you know, if you guys are trying to register your brand, you can just go on it right away and register it. It's honestly, the whole process will take probably about 5-10 minutes. A couple things they will ask you is you will need, as I said, website. You need a website, and then all the information on the website needs to match the same information on your Seller Centrals account. The second thing you need to have is, and that's very easy to do, Shopify, $30, $40 a month, very simple. This number 2 thing is you need to have a logo on all of your products, on Amazon, on the pictures, on the website. The logo has to match. Make your website simple. That way, anybody from Amazon can go onto your website, figure out that this is yours. They, you know, these 2 tie up together. And then number 3 thing is you need to make sure that, just as I said earlier, everything needs to tie up together. Everything needs to work together. And correspondence, you know, your business address, your phone number, your email, all that. And you can actually register more than 1 brand under the same account. So just because you have one seller's account doesn't mean you can only register 1 account or one brand. You can register multiple brands under the same business account, under the same Seller Centrals account, and you would just have to make a different website for each one of them, right? You'd have to create a different website, different logo, and then even under each brand, you can create and you can put in more than you know, 1 product. So let's say you have 9 different products and you want to create 3 different brands, you know, 3 each, you know, and like this is baby stuff, this is toys, and this is like home and kitchen, and you create, you know, like ABC, EFG, you know, HIJ, you know, and then those are just 3 different companies, 3 different brands, and then each one of those companies have 3 different products under them. You just go on your brand once it is registered, and then you add a product, but that product needs to be, you know, the logo on it, the pictures, everything needs to correspond with the website, with the brand, everything. Once again, it's really simple, really easy. If you guys have any questions about that, drop them in the comments below. Let me know if you guys need any help with that. I'll be more than happy to. I'll be making a video here just in about 15-20 minutes and posting it on YouTube and on Facebook and Instagram about this, you know, about this concept. The 30-day or the 30-minute consultation is over. Over the past, what was it, 6-7 days? Well, I started on Friday, so Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So 7 days exactly, 1 week. I was able to have phone calls with 129 different people. I helped them all out. I talked to them all. I was able to analyze their products, figure out a plan moving forward, making sure that they understood exactly the whole concept, exactly what's going on, and how to go about, becoming a seller on Amazon. Many of them, a few of them, actually several of them, we pulled the trigger on products that they were just hesitant about. A few of them, I told them that they need to let go of the product and then move on because they were just wasting their time. And some just kind of, and a lot actually were beginners. I would say about at least half of them were just beginners, never touched it. They just kind of want to talk to somebody, kind of get some insights. But guys, once again, Bashar Katou here, Amazon to be a seller mentor. If you guys have any questions, please drop them in the comments below. Let me know where you are in the process. Look, I'm doing all these free things. I'm giving you guys all the support, all the help that I can do. And yet, I see a lot that are just wasting the opportunities, that are just really not doing anything with anything, really. You know what I mean? And it's just kind of frustrating. It's like, well, what else do I need to do? I offer free mentorship. I offered that I am going to get on the phone with you guys for free. I offered that I'm doing all these things. And yet people are just not taking advantage of these opportunities. And that's what it is. That's why I do what I do. It's because I'm trying to create awareness. you know, the opportunities are there, the money is there. You just need to get off your butt and actually go do it, go get it done, you know. So anyways, guys, I don't want to make this too long. If there's anything you guys need, drop them in the comments below, or just send me a private message letting me know, and I'll be more than happy to answer you guys. If any of you guys need a, you know, have a question still, give me a call. We might be able to schedule a few minute consultation here, just to kind of get on the phone. But I'm not doing the whole, you know, 15, 20 calls a day. That was just insane. You know, I had clients that I had to put aside. I had not gotten to my store in like 3 days. Things were just kind of all over the place. So I had to, you know, like this morning I woke up I woke up at 4 o'clock so I could actually kind of get things together, get things figured out. Because until 12 o'clock last night, I actually had calls. Although I go to sleep at 11, but I had to stay up and wake up a little bit earlier the past few days to make sure that I can get everybody. So guys, once again, Bashar Kittu here, Amazon MBA Seller Mentor. If there's anything I can do for you guys, please let me know. And aside from that, thank you all for being here. I'll see you all in the next video. And